I'm here to finally talk about a game based off a movie, live action one, the very first one I seen as a kid. I'm talking about the one that started it all, and you pretty much know the music it's based off. The Super Mario Brothers movie. And it says right here, it's a blast. This ain't no game. It's live action thrill ride. People say this is a pretty bad one, but I don't care what they say. I actually enjoy this movie. Anyways, here's the back of the cover saying eye popping and special effects. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention about the actors. Bob Hoskin as Mario, John Leguizamo as Luigi, and the back of the cover, which I'm pointing right here. At the top is Dennis Hopper as President Koopa. And here's a few spoilers. There's Daisy as... Well, yeah, that's actually Daisy and not Peach. And right to the next part of my finger right here that's actually Yoshi, based off the game. So, I'm not gonna say too much on the back of the cover. And you know, it's Bob Hoskins from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'll probably get to talk about that movie and someday in the near future of him. Um, but seriously, rest in peace, Bob Hoskin. You've been such a great actor since that one movie of Hook. So here's the movie. Already 2 minutes in, I haven't pressed started yet. And you've been hearing that music for like that long. Anyways, the movie begins in a weird prehistoric time. A cartoon PC. I mean, in 1993.
Then something happened. A giant meteorite struck the Earth. Goodbye, dinosaurs. But what if the dinosaurs weren't all destroyed? What if the impact of that meteorite created a parallel dimension where the dinosaurs continue to thrive and evolve into intelligent, vicious, aggressive beings? Just like us. And hey, what if they found a way back?
And just like that, the movie begins. And a random woman drops her baby off, who's actually inside the egg to the church. And we actually get to see the first appearance of President Koopa, aka Bowser, which I fast forwarded. And we nearly a couple of years later, and we already get introduced with our famous actor Bob Hoskins as Mario, and his great British accent, and John Leguizamo as Luigi. Here's like a few problems with this movie, even though they were supposed to be brothers, but Mario is kind of like a father to Luigi. Talk about foreshadowing. Anyhow, those other plumbers beat them to it, while the other people, including the president, and solves a problem on what's going on to their own actual progressing instead of constructing new building.
How long are you going to be
New York City.
As long as our court order lasts, Mr. Scapelli. The university has explained to you how important this site is. But we'd be done here a lot sooner if the goons would stop harassing us.
Look like a smart girl. I'll bet you'd be done by tonight.
Yeah, this is Daisy. That's also based on Super Mario Land, which I reviewed last month ago. So that she's based off the game from 1989. It's supposed to be Mario's love interest instead of Peach. In this one, she wants to discover biology progress of animal dinosaurs.
They say it's dark.
And these are our two goons, Iggy and Spike.
There she is.
Yeah? You sure?
2 arms, 1 head, 2 legs. Cooper's gonna kill us if we blow it again.
But both of their names are based off some of the other Mario games. Iggy is one of the Bowser 7 Koopalings, named from the Super Mario Bros. Free game, where Spike is based off the same sequel that shoots out spike balls out of his mouth.
Let's get her. Luigi, I told you to
But
check
these guys are just Nimrod henchmen that want to get the rock from her, unknowing that and our beloved heroes, Mario and Luigi, are doing their jobs being plumbers. They try to get the rock from her, but got dashed by other people. And we get a very first love interest. And that Luigi's in love with Daisy and hands her over the phone.
Thank you. Hi, it's Daisy. Listen, we're gonna need more security down here.
Anyhow, let's just fast forward this scene up a bit. They start having a date at night at a restaurant. That he explains that Mario is my father, me to a brother. While Daisy explains about the rock thing around her neck, that she has a bit of her backstory.
You don't know who your mother and your father are neither?
No, what do you mean neither?
Because Mario here brought me up. He's been my mother my whole life. Hey.
Would you like to explain that to us, Luigi? Anyhow, just fast forward this so you guys can watch this movie. And you'll see what I mean. They do end up in a perfectly good dating. And Mario warns Luigi. And they got a big huge plumbing down in the sewers. And to where Daisy shows Luigi about some prehistoric bones.
We're going in.
So they go for it, unknowing that Bowser Koopa's henchman knocks him out for a while and takes Daisy away. And we get to like the coolest special effects in this movie. They make a jump through the weird CGI wall. And for this movie's high budget, this is actually pretty awesome.
Mario! I disintegrated. Am I still here? What is this place?
They chase after the goons. And then you'll be thinking it's gonna be based off the game, right? Well, no, it isn't. Instead, we get Koopaville, or should I say Koopatopia. And there's like a few things about this movie. In this one, they want to make sure it's gonna be nothing like the movie game, except for like what I just fast forward. Right where the sign says Flump Stompers, which is also based on the Super Mario Bros. 3 game. And the sign that says Bullet Bills, also based off 1985 one as well. There's like a few hidden Easter eggs here and there to this movie. Anyways, back to the plot. They chase after them and trying to save Daisy.
One without a bat. Yeah, well, you're the old one.
They also find mushrooms, and then these weird prehistoric creatures of dinosaurs, chewing on the fungus. However, they get arrested by a company and cops for them being plumbers. And we also cut to Dennis Hopper's character as President Koopa and this random woman that we only see in this movie. That does his
Excuse me, cousin.
dirty work.
Hello. I captured the princess. She's being defungused. I took her through the gateway. I recognized her. He couldn't tell one mammal from another.
Good. Now, where's the rock?
Rock, sir.
The meteorite piece that she wears around her neck, and I told you not to forget it.
That. I told you not to forget it.
And I told you to remind him.
Now his plot is very, in a word for it, schedule. He wants to make sure he uses the meteor to not only take over part of his own city, which he took over already, but to use it to come to like our world as well. In this movie, of course, so he can become the ruler of both worlds. Because the meteor has magic powers, unbelief is the key to unlock the other, somehow, realm to Earth. Makes sense to me. Also, I'll explain the rest of this in part 2, because this video can only hold up to 15 minutes. This will only be like 13 minutes of this video going on for me to explain the rest of this entire movie's history, because this is going to be a really, really long review, and this movie's like about 104 minutes longer. And there will be like a few interesting hidden Easter eggs in this movie's plot convenience. Okay, so it's been 14 minutes now. See ya!